Joining us is Jefferies equity analyst Michael Yee. You've always been skeptical on this name, Moderna, and this idea that it's sort of a one-hit wonder when it comes to the COVID vaccine. Have you changed the view at all, given some of the momentum that we've seen in the stock and the optimism around potentially vaccinated China?
Hey, it's great to be here, and it's a great question. Good to see you, Sarah. Look, I think you're absolutely right. We've watched this go from 450, 350, 250, 150, and we see a little bit of a bounce here. You know, I think the key here is we're going to have these little spurts of concerns about another wave, China, Hong Kong, et cetera. A stock down 70% off the high is going to have some moves like that. But I'm going to continue to say, at least in the near to medium term, that Wall Street and biotech investors are still really skittish to come back to a COVID name. And I would think you might agree that the street seems to be moving beyond COVID, and we're going to have to start getting used to it.
But is that the right call? Already we're tracking this new variant, BA2. Yeah. What we hear from the medical experts is that this is going to be with us now, certainly in the winter time, and that you know we might have to get boosted. And so this could be a very long recurring revenue stream, could it not?
I think we might get a boost here. Again, it's down 30% year to date. It doesn't surprise me that we're going to have some bumps up, some little rallies here as people, I think, as Mike Santoli said, were offsides on some of these positions. I think you saw some short covering. I think you have people jumping in to buy a stock down 30% year to date, 70% off the highs. And I do think we are going to have a fall boosting season. I do predict there will be people boosting. I think what people are still worried about is 23 and 24. And quite honestly, I think structurally, Sarah, people want to see something beyond the COVID vaccine. I think we'll get that stuff. I just think it's going to take time to play that out. And so I think the right call here is it's going to be range bound.
What do you like better, Michael? Because biotech actually has had a pretty good week, and a lot of the biotech analysts have waited for this for a long time.
Well, it has been extremely tough for biotech over the last 12 months, and I expect it will continue to be a tough year this year. I think a lot of the structural problems in the group are about too many IPOs, too many bad negative news, too many challenging things, and certainly Moderna going down is not helping. We do like Vertex. I think that is the call. It's actually been a good performer year to date. We added that to the franchise picks list back in December. They have one of the few companies with a multitude of positive events that read out. Huge number this year for cystic fibrosis business. I think they'll raise guidance, and I think that's a stock you continue to want to own in a challenging environment, and a good chart and a recovery stop on that, which we like Vertex.
Michael Yee, thank you for joining us. Vertex down a little bit today.